Jai Han-jae Korean, Han-jae Han-jae is one of the highest-ranking Hapkido instructors in the world and founder of Sinmu Hapkido, who appeared in the movie Game of Death with Kung Fu master Bruce Lee. Born in Andong, Gyeongsangbuk-do, South Korea on October 27, 1936, he began his martial arts training in 1949 under the direction of Choi Yong-sul Korean, Choi Yong-sul, and reached the rank of 8th Dan under Choi. Jai trained with Choi until 1956, when he moved to Seoul to open a school of self-defense in the nation's capital. Jai trained in the ancient methods of the Korean martial arts, known as Samrang-do Taeki, by a man named Taoist Lee. Though this man's identity cannot be confirmed, he is believed to have trained Jai in meditation, the Korean long stuff Jambong Jengbong, Chinese letter, short stuff Dambong Denbong, Chinese letter, and the unique kicks of Samrang-do Taeki. In 1959, Jai Han-jae combined all of his martial arts knowledge and began to teach Hapkido. Many people consider Jai the founder of Hapkido, while others credit his teacher Choi Yong-sul, who referred to his art as Yoara, significantly expanding it to include kicks to higher targets and spinning and jumping kicks, none of which were originally part of Choi's system. In addition, Jai's original Sungmu Kwan Korean, Sungmu Kwan shared space with people who trained in other arts, including Western boxing. Jai and his senior students developed tactics for dealing with boxing, Tang-soo-do, Taekwondo, and Judo, and incorporated them into Jai's curriculum. Leaving Daegu for his hometown of Andong, Jai opened his first school, Anmukwan Korean, Anmukwan, in 1956, still calling his Ot Ukwansul at this time. His earliest students from this period were Kwan Timan Korean, Kwan Teman, who teaches in California today, Yu Youngwoo Korean, Yu Youngwoo, and Oh Selim Korean, Ositim, former president of the Korea Hapkido Federation. After less than a year, Jai relocated to Seoul, the nation's capital, in 1957. There he founded Sungmu Kwan. In 1961, Kim Moo-hong came to visit Jai, and they developed many of the kicking techniques the art is known for. In 1963, Jai was a founding member of the first attempt to create a large organization to include Hapkido, called the Korean Kaido Association Daehan Kido-ho. Korean, Daehan Kido. Choi Yong-sul was elected the first titular chairman with the organization's charter constitution authored by Jai, Choi and Kwan-jang. The association's purpose was to promote martial arts in the public school system and to police officers and government officials. Jai was highly instrumental in organizing this group, but Choi appointed another of his top students, Kim Jung-yoon Korean, Kim Jung-yoon, to a position above Jai, greatly diminishing his influence. By 1965, Jai was Hapkido instructor for the Presidential Guard at the Blue House, and thereby became acquainted with Pak Jong-kyo Korean, Pachim-kyu, chief of the country's security forces. Unhappy with his lack of input in the Daehan Kido-ho, with political connections and an ever-growing support from his Sungmu Kwan students, he decided to form his own organization, the Korea Hapkido Association Korean, Daehan Hapkido Hyopwa, with Kim Woo-jung Korean, Kim Woo-jung, president of Daewoo Corporation, as the new association's first head. Later in 1973, seeking to consolidate three of the larger Hapkido organizations that had grown over the years, Jai merged his organization with the Korean Hapkido Association, led by his contemporary Kim Moo-hong, and the Korea Hapki Association, headed by one of his former senior students, Maing Yi-nam, to form the large and influential Republic of Korea Hapkido Association Daehan Min-kuk Hapkido Hyop Hwe. Korean, Daehan Min-tuk Hapkido Hyopwe. Jai Han-jae's political career began to rise quickly when he started teaching Hapkido to the president's bodyguards at the Blue House. In 1979, however, President Park Chung-hee was assassinated. Most of those close to Park resigned, including his presidential bodyguards and their martial arts instructors, including Jai. In the ensuing struggle for power, many of those who were in positions of power under Park found themselves out of work, power, or influence. In many cases, they were singled out as targets for legal action, whether justified or not. In one case, wealthy businessmen made financial contributions to martial arts organizations, as was the norm at the time, but several of the contributions were not properly accounted for. Jai and his organization were charged with tax fraud. Though he was generally viewed as not guilty, he was given a prison term of 1 year. The judge in the case later explained that it was really beyond his control, and that if Jai did not go to jail on this minor charge, he would have been charged with other offences until he was sent to prison for another charge, perhaps something more serious. Jai's philosophical view on the matter was that it was worthwhile to experience a year in prison and learn about a side of life few experience. He added that he was able to further develop the spiritual side of his Sinmu higher mind Hapkido concept while meditating in prison. Oh Lim, one of the earliest students of the art under Jai, was elected the new president of the Republic of Korea Hapkido Association. He rechristened the organization the Daehan Hapkido Hyub HWE Korean Daehan Hapkido Hyupwe, a name used in one of Hapkido's former organizations over which Jai presided and now had been a founding member. The Korea Hapkido Federation KHF became the preferred rendering in English. The Korea Hapkido Federation remains one of the most influential of the many Hapkido organizations existing in Korea today. To this day, the KHF is still run mostly by students of Jai's original Sungmu Kwan. In 1984, Jai Han-jae moved to the United States and founded Sinmu Hapkido Korean, Sinmu Hapkido. Before Jai left Korea, his close friend Myung Yinam, the head of the International HKD Federation, awarded Jai the rank of 10th Dan. Jai now goes by the title Doju Jai, Doju Korean Doju. Chinese letter implies founder, as Jai is the founder of Sinmu Hapkido, if not Hapkido itself. After Jai moved to the US, he attracted a large number of students interested in learning Hapkido, especially his Sinmu style. He teaches several seminars a year in North America, Latin America and Europe. He currently lives in Tucson, Arizona. In 2017, he went to Queens, New York and had a reunion with his Hapkido co-star Angela Mao at her restaurant. On his first trip to America, Jai appeared in the film Game of Death with Bruce Lee. Jai opted not to appear in the additional footage shot for the 1978 version of the film. He also appeared in the film Hapkido Aka Lady Kung Fu with Angela Mao.